Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devam Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayat. Shrinatam Svakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Vidhi Antastohi Apadrani Vidunoti Suritsatam Nasta Prayashu Apadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishake. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 24, verses 41 to 42. Verse 41. Pravrittaya nivrittaya vichurdaya karmane namo adharma vipakaya mrityave dukadaya cha. Synonyms: pravrittaya, inclination; nivrittaya, disinclination; vichurdaya, onto the master of Pitarloka; karmane, onto the resultant action of fruitive activities; namha, offering of respects; adharma, irreligious; vipakaya, onto the result; mrityave, onto death; dukadaya, the cause of all kinds of miserable conditions; cha, also. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. My dear Lord, you are the viewer of the results of pious activities. You are inclination, disinclination, and their resultant activities. You are the cause of the miserable conditions of life caused by irreligion, and therefore you are death. I offer you my respectful obeisances. Purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is situated in everyone's heart, and from him issue a living entity's inclinations and disinclinations. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 15:15. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto mataha smritir jnanam apohanam cha. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. The Supreme Personality of Godhead causes the asuras to forget him and the devotees to remember him. One's disinclinations are due to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. According to Bhagavad Gita 16:7, Pravritim cha nivritim cha jananan vidur asura. The asuras do not know which way one should be inclined to act and which way one should not be inclined to act. Although the asuras oppose devotional service, it is to be understood that they are inclined that way due to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because the asuras do not like to engage in the Lord's devotional service, the Lord within gives them the intelligence to forget. Ordinary karmis desire promotion to Pitarloka, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 9:25. Yanti deva vrata devam pitrin yanti pitar vrata. Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods, and those who worship ancestors go to the ancestors. In this verse, the word dukadaya is also very significant, for those who are non-devotees are perpetually put into the cycle of birth and death. This is a very miserable condition. Because one's position in life is attained according to one's activities, the asuras or non-devotees are put into such miserable conditions. Text 42. Namasta Ashisham Isha Manave Karanatmane Namo Dharmaya Brihate Krishnaya Kunta Metase Purushaya Puranaya Sankhya Yogeshwara Cha. Yogeshwaraya Cha. Synonyms and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Namaha, offering obeisances te unto you. Ashisham Isha, O topmost of all bestowers of benediction. Manave, unto the Supreme Mind or Supreme Manu. Karana Atmane, the Supreme Cause of all causes. Namaha, offering obeisances. Dharmaya, unto one who knows the best of all religion. Brihate, the greatest. Krishnaya, unto Krishna. Akunta Medase, unto one whose brain activity is never checked. Purushaya, the Supreme Person. Puranaya, the oldest of the old. Sankhya Yoga Ishvara, the master of the principles of Sankhya Yoga. Cha and. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. My dear Lord, you are the topmost of all bestowers of all benediction, the oldest and supreme enjoyer amongst all enjoyers. You are the master of all the world's metaphysical philosophy, for you are the supreme cause of all causes, Lord Krishna. You are the greatest of all religious principles and the supreme mind. You have a brain which is never checked by any condition. Therefore, I repeatedly offer my obeisances unto you. The words Krishnaya Akunta Medase are significant in this verse. Modern scientists have stopped their brain work by discovering the theory of uncertainty, but factually for a living being, there cannot be any brain activity which is not checked by time and space limitations. A living entity is called Anu, an atomic particle of the Supreme Soul, and therefore his brain is also atomic. It cannot accommodate unlimited knowledge. This does not mean, however, that the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna has a limited brain. What Krishna says and does is not limited by time and space. In Bhagavad Gita 7.26, the Lord says, Vetanam samatitani vartamanani charge Arjuna, Bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana kashana. O Arjuna, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, I know everything that has happened in the past, all that is happening in the present, and all things that are yet to come. I also know all living entities, but me no one knows. Krishna knows everything, but one cannot know Krishna without being favored by him. Thus, for Krishna and his representative, there is no question of a theory of uncertainty. What Krishna says is all perfect and certain, and is applicable to past, present, and future. Nor is there any uncertainty for one who knows exactly what Krishna says. The Krishna consciousness movement is based on Bhagavad Gita as it is, as spoken by Lord Krishna. And for those who are engaged in the movement, there is no question of uncertainty. Lord Krishna is also addressed here as Ashisham Isha, the greatest saintly personalities, sages, and demigods are able to offer benedictions to ordinary living entities, but they in turn are benedicted by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Without being benedicted by Krishna, one cannot offer benediction to anyone else. The word Manave, meaning unto the Supreme Manu, is also significant. The Supreme Manu in Vedic literature is Swayambhuva Manu, who is an incarnation of Krishna. All the Manus are empowered incarnations of Krishna. Manvatara Avatara. There are 14 Manus in 1 day of Brahma, 420 and 1 month, 4,040 and 1 year, and 504,000 Manus in the lifetime of Brahma. Since all the Manus are directors of human society, ultimately Krishna is the supreme director of human society. In another sense, the word Manave indicates the perfection of all kinds of mantras. The mantra delivers the conditioned soul from his bondage. So simply by chanting the mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, one can gain deliverance from any condition. Karanatmane, everything has a cause. The theory of chance is repudiated in this verse. Because everything has its cause, there is no question of chance. Because so-called philosophers and scientists are unable to find the real cause, they foolishly say that everything happens by chance. In the Brahma Samhita, Krishna is described as the cause of all causes. Therefore, he is addressed herein as Karanatmane. His very personality is the original cause of everything, the root of everything, and the seed of everything. As described in the Vedanta Sutra 112, Janmani Asya Yataha, the absolute truth is the supreme cause of all emanations. The word Sankhya Yoga Ishvaraya is also significant herein, for Krishna is described in Bhagavad Gita as Yogeshvara, the master of all mystic powers. Without possessing inconceivable mystic powers, one cannot be accepted as God. In this age of Kali, those who have a little fragmental portion of mystic power claim to be God, but such pseudo-gods can only be accepted as fools. For only Krishna is the Supreme Person who possesses all mystic and yogic perfections. The Sankhya Yoga system, popular at the present moment, was propounded by the atheist Kapila, but the original Sankhya Yoga system was propounded by an incarnation of Krishna, also named Kapila, the son of Devahuti. Similarly, Dattatreya, another incarnation of Krishna, also explained the Sankhya Yoga system. Thus, Krishna is the origin of all Sankhya Yoga systems and mystic yoga powers. The words Purushaya, Puranaya are also worthy of special attention. In the Brahma Samhita, Krishna is accepted as the Adi Purusha, the original person, or the original enjoyer. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna is also accepted as Purana Purusha, the oldest person. Although he is the oldest of all personalities, he is also the youngest of all, or Nava Yauvana. Another significant word is Dharmaya. Since Krishna is the original propounder of all kinds of religious principles, it is said, Dharmam tu Sakshad Bhagavat Pranitam, Bhagavatam 6:319. No one can introduce a new type of religion, for religion is already there, having been established by Lord Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna informs us of the original Dharma and asks us to give up all kinds of religious principles. The real Dharma is surrender unto him. In the Mahabharata, it is also said, Ye cha veda vido vipra, ye cha dhyatma vido janaha, te vedanti mahatmanam, Krishnam dharmam sanatanam. The purport is that one who has studied the Vedas perfectly, who is a perfect Vipra or knower of the Vedas, who knows what spiritual life actually is, speaks about Krishna, the Supreme Person, as one Sanatan Dharma. Lord Shiva therefore teaches us the principles of Sanatan Dharma. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirdvishesha Srinivadi Paschata Desatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I like to seek blessings from all the assembled Vaishnavas. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to purify myself, and please forgive me for any shortcomings or misinterpretations. I've taken some notes from Srila Prabhupada's purports, and from some senior Vaishnavas. So in this chapter, or in this section, chanting the song sung by Lord Shiva, and in verse 41, we hear about how Krishna is causing the attachment and detachment and all likes and dislikes which manifest within ourselves all come from Krishna. So Krishna comes to the atheist as death. In Srimad Bhagavatam 10:43-17, the various groups of people in the arena regarded Krishna in different ways when he entered it with his elder brother. And Kamsa saw Krishna as death personified, or Mrityaha. Although opposing devotional service, atheists believe in Krishna as death because Krishna himself made them that way. Atheists are inclined that way due to the personality of Godhead sanctioning them to forget him, so that they can falsely enjoy as they desire. This false enjoyment leads to the perpetual cycle of birth and death. As a result of their ignorant activities, or adharma, non-devotees are put into such miserable conditions. Turning towards Krishna is a choice, and because love involves free will. The Lord reciprocates with the desires of the individual soul. The asura's desire is to not be connected with Krishna, and so he gives covering, he gives forgetfulness. Why does Krishna allow one to forget him and undergo material miseries? The conditioned souls are being reclaimed by the external energy of the Lord. And another reason is that by the Lord himself as a spiritual master within the heart, as Paramama, and his spiritual master without, in the shape of scriptures, saints, and the initiating spiritual master are also reclaiming the conditioned souls. In Srimad Bhagavatam 175, Srila Prabhupada states, the present conditional state is due to the influence of the external energy, which means that the illusory energy takes the initiative while the Supreme Lord is aloof. The Lord does not desire that a living being be illusioned by external energy. The external energy is aware of this fact, but still she accepts a thankless task of keeping the forgotten soul under illusion by her bewildering influence. The Lord does not interfere with the task of the illusory energy because such performance of the illusory energy is also necessary for the reformation of the conditioned soul. Whatever attitude one shows towards Krishna in devotional service, he will reciprocate accordingly. In the Bhagavad Gita 7:12, Krishna says, the modes of nature act under his direction only. The Lord is the controller of the illusory energy, whereas the living entity is controlled by the illusory energy. Although the Lord and the jivas are both spiritual, the Lord is superior in quantity. The living being is subject to illusion, and the Lord takes the trouble to reclaim the conditioned souls from the clutches of Maya. If, by their free will choice, the jiva sincerely attempts to revive his natural love for Krishna, beginning with the process of hearing and chanting Krishna's name, fame, glory, pastimes, qualities, devotees, abode, etc., the jiva is dependent on the causeless mercy of the Lord. When the Lord is fully satisfied with the sincere efforts of the devotee, he may endow him with his spontaneous, loving, devotional service. And then in the text 42, we hear at the end of the purport how it is confirmed herein that one who knows exactly what Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita is in full knowledge. He knows what spiritual life actually is. Bhagavad Gita is the essence of the Mahabharata, and Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of all the Vedas. The essence is that Krishna The Supreme Person is our eternal Dharma. As individual spirit souls, we are his eternal servants. Our duty is to render loving devotional service unto him for his pleasure. The mature fruit of this devotional service is found in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna's loving dealings with his devotees. And this is what Lord Shiva is teaching the Prachetas in this section of the Srimad Bhagavatam, that the real Dharma is surrendering unto Krishna. And with that, I would like to conclude. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and happy Ekadashi.